Erik Erikson's developmental theory and its paradigms. Erik Erikson's psychosocial developmental theory has influenced our understanding of human development. The theory plays a significant role in explaining the different conflicts that people go through as they grow up. It is important to note that psychosocial development does not occur linearly. Instead, it is a dynamic process that unfolds over time. Erik Erikson's theory of psychosocial development is one of the most well-known theories of human development. This theory remains significant in the modern world and explains the different stages a person goes through from childhood to adulthood. Erik Erikson's theory of psychosocial development is one of the most well-known theories of human development. According to Erikson, there are 8 stages of development, each characterized by a different crisis that must be resolved. The first stage, trust versus mistrust, begins at birth and extends to around 18 months. During this stage, infants learn whether or not they can trust the people around them to meet their needs. The second stage, autonomy versus shame and doubt, occurs between 18 months and 3 years. At this age, children start to gain independence and begin exploring their abilities. The third stage, initiative versus guilt, occurs between 3 and 6 years old. Children start to assert their own will and take the initiative in their lives. The fourth stage, industry versus inferiority, occurs between 6 and 12 years old. During this stage, children learn new skills and develop a sense of competence. The fifth stage, identity versus role confusion, takes place during adolescence. At this stage, teens begin to explore their identities and figure out who they are as individuals. The sixth stage, intimacy versus isolation, occurs during young adulthood. During this stage, young adults seek out close relationships and strive for intimacy. The seventh stage, generativity versus stagnation, occurs during middle adulthood. Adults at this age focus on giving back to the next generation through their work or parenting. The eighth and final stage, ego integrity versus despair, occurs during late adulthood. This phase is when adults reflect on their lives and either feel a sense of satisfaction or despair based on their accomplishments or failures. Erik Erikson's theory of psychosocial development is a helpful way to understand the complex journey of human development. Paradigms are crucial to the development of psychosocial developmental theory. Paradigms help individuals organize their thinking and experiences in a way that is helpful for understanding and predicting human behavior. They also provide a framework for scientists to communicate with one another about their research. Erik Erikson used a critical paradigm in his psychosocial developmental theory establishment, the life cycle concept. This paradigm helped Erikson to organize his thoughts and observations about human development into a coherent theory. Another essential paradigm that Erikson used was the idea of ego integrity versus despair. This paradigm helped Erikson to understand how humans develop in different ways depending on their experiences and how they cope with challenges throughout their lives. Without these paradigms, it would be difficult to develop an accurate and comprehensive theory of human development. The psychosocial theory is a way of explaining how children develop. It considers the psychological and social factors that influence a child's development. The approach has been used to define various issues regarding children's development, such as why some children have difficulty forming attachments, struggle with social skills, and display aggressive behavior. The psychosocial theory provides a framework for understanding how these different issues can arise. It is important to note that the theory does not offer simple answers or solutions to these problems. However, we can develop more effective interventions and support systems for struggling children by understanding the psychosocial factors at play. The psychosocial theory explains a particular issue regarding children's development by providing examples of how psychological and social factors can affect different aspects of development. For example, a child's ability to form attachments with others can be affected by their experiences with caregivers. If a child has a secure attachment with their caregiver, they are more likely to feel secure and safe in exploring their environment. However, if a child does not have a secure attachment, they may be more hesitant to explore their environment and less likely to form attachments with others. This theory can also explain why some children may have difficulty in social situations. If a child has experienced rejection or exclusion from their peers, They may be less likely to interact with others or engage in social activities. The psychosocial theory provides a framework for understanding how psychological and social factors can affect different aspects of development. Erik Erikson is one of the most influential psychologists of the 20th century. His psychosocial development theory has helped shape our understanding of human development and has significantly impacted fields such as education, social work, and counseling. Central to Erikson's theory are 8 critical paradigms, which he believed were essential to developing a healthy personality. These assumptions are what aided Erikson in the arrangement of his thoughts. Understanding these paradigms allows us to gain insights into how our personalities develop over time.